All right, next, to begin our 7th graders, Gunner Broadway.
Did I call in?
Hugh Craig. Carson Farley.
California Ways
Erica Hayes, who's been in the level program. Alyssa Grissom. These next two I had in 5th grade. I can't stop doing it now. All right, Melissa Moran. Zamai Morgan. James Pierce. Valencia Williams. And that is all of our 7th grade inductees. All right, let's begin with the 8th graders. Talasia Griffin. Carter Hill. Jordan Hobbs. Dakota Kellebrew. Reagan Myers. And lastly, for the 8th graders, Jemiah Smith. Oh, Eric, yes, Eric is here. Okay, and let's get Eric Chavez as well. And if we could have one final round of applause for our inductees. And now, if you will please welcome Ms. Jacqueline Matthews, Assistant Principal. She's going to be addressing us for a moment.
Good evening. On behalf of Principal Melanie Condon, Associate Principal Mary Taylor, and the rest of the Judson STEAM Academy leadership team over here to my right, I'd like to again welcome you all to our 2022 induction ceremony. Before getting started, I would also like to give a special thanks to Ms. Thomas, who heads our Honor Society committee and gets all of this together for the kids each year. I want everybody to know, as 6th grade assistant principal, 6th grade is dominating National Junior Honor Society. Give it up for them. I'm really honored to stand before you and speak this evening. It was only a few years ago when I sat in a chair like this, with my white dress on and my black patent leather shoes, my candle in hand, and waiting for my induction into the National Honor Society. Well, it was probably bit more than a few years ago, but I still remember the sense of pride and accomplishment that I felt that night. And I often think about it at times like this. Perhaps one day these students will stand before some audience and they'll remember this time as well. So I say to the students, don't take this induction lightly, because it's truly an accomplishment. You see, being inducted into a prestigious society that began, as Ms. Thomas said, over 100 years ago is quite an honor. This is an extraordinary accomplishment. It is recognition of your hard work and your service in school and in society. So what does it really mean to be a member of the National Honor Society? We know that at a minimum, it means you've got good grades, right? You guys have at least a 3.5 GPA. And while we as a society always place a strong emphasis on academic performance, we also know that in this world there are many smart people who don't always demonstrate the morals and ethics that are at the very core of what it means to be a member of an honor society. Students, as honor society members, you are the leaders of your class, and you represent the very best of Judson. The Honor Society is built on the pillars that the students read to you. Scholarship students is more than getting A's and B's. It's a lifelong love of learning. Leadership is an attitude that you cultivate over time. How do you become a leader? You keep making good decisions, and each decision that you make gets you closer to becoming a leader. Service is more than getting service points. It's an attitude of doing the right thing for others, even if it means getting up early on a Saturday morning. Character is what you do or what you will participate in when Ms. Condit is not looking. Thomas Macaulay said that the measure of a man's real character is what he will do when no one could ever find out. Citizenship is a respect for rules and for justice. It's your participation in school clubs and how you adhere to the rules of your teacher's classroom, the rules of this school and this district. The most important thing, students, for you to remember is that each of these characteristics are the sum of many individual decisions. They embody a positive attitude backed by purpose, and the only way to achieve your purpose is to take small actions every day. In the end, they'll all add up. My hope for you students is that you will cultivate this attitude backed by purpose in your own life. You're already hitting the mark in these areas, and this is the reason you sit before us today. However, the challenge that I present to you is not one that you will necessarily face today or even tomorrow, but rather at many points possibly throughout your life. There is nothing more important and more honorable than hard work. I think that your administrators, your teachers, your parents have instilled this message in you. I know that your family members have done the same, whether it's a cousin, a brother, an aunt, or an uncle. As you move forward in school and life hereafter, you will face many points where you'll need to decide between doing something the right way or doing something the wrong way. The moment sometimes is so subtle that you might not even notice it. Sometimes it can even be overlooked. But the choices that you make in those key moments, that will make all the difference for the life that you will ultimately lead. Robert Frost, who is an American poet, reminds us that taking the road less traveled made all the difference for him. And as you travel down your own road, my hope and belief is that each of you will always lean on the values and the ethics and the character that you have developed as you make difficult decisions throughout your life. We all know that you have the necessary foundation, and that's why, students, you are members of the National Honor Society. I congratulate you, I salute you, and I'm proud to be a fellow Blue Devil. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ms. Matthews. That was amazing. did have one thing I neglected to mention. It's pretty typical to offer a token of membership beyond the certificate. Like I said, when I was a kid, it was a pin. We do keychains here, but there have been supply chain issues, as there has been everywhere, so they're on back order. As soon as they get to us, I will distribute them to the kids, so just so y'all know, they are coming. And I want to thank you all so much for your time. And I'd also like to thank the members of the induction ceremony committee, Miss Cynthia Bracey, assisted with that, as well as Miss Christina Stewart and Miss Kateri Howard. So if we could give them a round of applause. And we are very excited for next year. We're going to hit the ground running with service projects and fundraisers. We have a lot of fun things planned. We got a little sidelined by COVID this year, and then a war in Ukraine and things like that. But we are hoping for a much better go around this next year. I will be meeting with the Honor Society at least monthly to complete service projects, and they will be working on their own as well. So you can start thinking about that over the summer. We're very excited to see where that's going to take us. And so at this time, thank you so much for attending our NJHS induction ceremony. In just a moment, the new inductees will recess, after which you all are invited to join us for cake. And so before doing so, if you will join us one more time in applauding our new inductees.